What's up, guys? It's Skrada here, your favorite Ohio sports capper. So I got some good news and some bad news today. So the bad news is I've already made this video once. Somehow it accidentally got deleted, and I already threw away all my research and data. So I'm kind of just going off memory right here from what I can remember. The good news is we have some winners today. They're definitely going to hit, hopefully. Um, and I did do the research on all of them. These aren't just winging it bets. So we'll start with the first one. It's a three-leg parlay, and it is the first game is the Astros and the Orioles. I got Jeremy Pena for 1+ hits. I think if I can remember correctly, he's like 2 for 3 against Cade Povich, who's pitching for the Orioles, and Cade is, I think he has like a 6.0 ERA at home lifetime. He's not having the best year, so hopefully Pena comes through and gets a hit for us. He's batting like a little over 300. I think he's batting 302. The next part of this parlay is Michael Garcia, 1+ hits. He's batting around 300 for the year as well. He's going against Casey Mize, who's pitching for the Tigers today. Lifetime against Casey Mize, I believe he's 5 for 9. Don't quote me on it. Like I said, I did do the research, but I'm just kind of trying to remember what it was. He's either 5 for 9 or like 6 for something against Casey Mize lifetime. So I see him getting another hit today. And the third part of this is Willie Adames, 1+ hits. That's the Giants and Brewers game. He's batting over 300 against Jose Quintana, who's pitching today. And that's the first three-leg parlay. The second one, it's another three-leg parlay for hits. The first hitter it's going to be between Boston Red Sox and the Yankees, which is a super good matchup. They're both fighting for a playoff spot. They're both trying to get either the division or the wild card. I got Cody Bellinger for the Yankees getting a hit, 1+ hits against, I believe Brian Bellows pitching for the Red Sox, and I want to say 4 for 6 or 4 for 7 against Bello lifetime. And the Yankees is a really good hitting park for power hitters. Bellinger's above average power hitter, so I can honestly foresee him getting a home run today. The next one, we got the Dodgers game and the Padres game. I got Luis Ariz. He's going against Blake Snell for the Dodgers, who's pitching really well this year. But for some reason, Ariz has his number. I think he's 6 for 9 lifetime against him. So I think he's going to come through for a hit. And last but not least, we got Trey Turner, 1+ hits. He's on a 10-game hitting streak right now. That's the Phillies versus Nationals. He's 3 for 3 against the Nationals pitcher. I think Cavalli's pitching for the Nationals. I believe that's his name. Like I said, he's on a 10-game hitting streak, and Trey Turner's 3 for 3 against him lifetime. So hopefully he gets a hit for us. That's our second three-leg parlay. And then we got a four-legger today. It's Friday, so I'm doing Skrada's Big Bet Friday for you. First one for this is the Phillies money line. The Phillies against the Nationals. Like I said, the Phillies are first in their division. I want to say they're 40-26 at home, if I can remember correctly, and they're going against the Nationals, who are last in their division, who are pretty bad on the road. I think they're like 26-36. And the Phillies are fully healthy. They got a really good hitting lineup. I foresee them winning pretty big. Next game, I got an alternative run line. It's the Blue Jays versus the Marlins game. I have the alternate run line over 6.5. Shane Bieber's pitching for the Blue Jays, which he's obviously historically a really good pitcher, but he hasn't pitched since April 2nd of 2024, and that was for the Guardians. So he's on a new team. He's fresh off of surgery. He's making his first MLB start since then, and the Marlins are hitting the crap out of the ball recently. I think in the last 5 games at home, they're scoring over more than 5 runs a game. And on the other side of that, we got obviously the Blue Jays, who are one of the best teams in baseball, super good hitting team. Also, over the last 5 games, they're hitting over 5 runs a game. So between the two, that's a combined over 10 runs a game, and I have this at over 6.5. I see this hitting pretty easily. And then for the third part of this four-leg parlay, I got two from the same game. I got the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Cardinals. I got the Rays money line in the first 5 innings and the Rays money line total. So with that being said, the Cardinals, they got Miles Mikolas pitching on the road. I think his ERA is like 6 point something. He's terrible on the road. And the Rays have a pretty good hitting team. Also, I think Adrian Hauser's pitching for the Rays. He's really good at home. I think he's 5-0 at home on the year with like a 1 point something ERA. So hopefully this four-legger hits for you. And that's a plus 305 on DraftKings. I'm also doing a special, well, not a special, but I'm decided to add a daily like long shot bet. I'm not counting this towards my win or losses. This is just a random bet that I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of money on. Nothing crazy. But these are for huge payouts, obviously, like plus 1,000 plus, 2,000 plus. It just depends. So for today, I got Nolan McLean having 3+ earned runs. That is the Mets and Braves game. I got Cade Cavalli 3+ giving up earned runs. That's the Nationals versus the Phillies. And then the Red Sox Yankees game, I have Max Fried with 6+ strikeouts thrown. And then back to the Cardinals and Rays game, I have Miles Mikolas giving up 4+ runs, and then I have Adrian Hauser with 4+ strikeouts. So that's a 5 pick parlay at plus 1914 on DraftKings. I hope you guys tail. I hope you like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope I can win you some money.